Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. Today we're working on the ZR-1. It's a crappy weather day here in Utah, so I'm coming to you from the garage. As you can see, the ZR-1 is clean. She needed a bath pretty bad, so I'm glad I was able to get her all cleaned up and ready for the bright lights of YouTube. Here we have a package from Hybeck Automotive. It's always a good day when you get one of these. Let me show you guys what we have in here. I bought a performance chip. So we're going to install that today, as well as, that box is just going to do what it wants. This throttle body coolant bypass line. So this line will reroute the coolant flow so it does not go through the throttle body. I think I'll install that in another video. Here's a look at what the chip is going to do. The chip was $275 and the throttle body coolant bypass line was $25. So with shipping, I paid $311 total. Let's get started. Okay, so here's a look at the stock chip, and I should be able to remove it by just pushing these little tabs outward and then pulling the chip out. There we go. Here's a look at the new chip compared to the old one. We still need the old one. Essentially, the new one plugs in to the factory one. Before I plug it in though, I need to remove this blue cover. And then the fun part where we get to try and snake this bulky thing into that small hole. I've done that before and it kind of sucks. One quick note, I do have the negative cable to the battery disconnected. So anytime you change a chip out, you want to make sure and do that. Also, have any of you guys noticed that I changed the top on the ZR-1? The clear top is back at the garages and we're rocking the painted top. I like it. There are little tabs here that I just need to pry up on to get this cover off. Whoa, sorry I bumped you. It's off. All right, per the instructions, I've made sure that I have this the right way. And now we just plug the new chip just like that. I'm gonna work on getting this into this hole off camera. I had to do this same thing on the 89 and it took a little bit of time. It was a little tricky just because this opening is pretty small and this thing is a little bulky. So I'll get this in and then show you guys what it looks like. She's in. That was way easier than the 89 was. Probably this little box is a little bit bigger, but I should be able to now put these tabs back. Oops. Just like that, pretty easy. Now I just need to reassemble everything. The kit does come with two new shorter screws for this screw hole and that screw hole. Probably so they don't hit the original chip stuffed in there. So that's good. I'll go ahead and put everything back together, reconnect the battery, and then we'll go for a ride and see how she feels. Well, she started, so that's good. One of the things this chip should do is put the car in full power mode automatically upon startup without me having to turn the power key. And as you can see by the indicator light, it looks like it did that. Full power mode doesn't have to stay on all the time. I can switch it off if I want to. It's just going forward, whenever I start the car, it'll come on automatically, which is kind of nice. So that is good as well. Looks like we are off to a good start. Ooh, we are almost to the 124,000 mile mark on the ZR-1. Pretty crazy. feels good. So the chip should add about 10 horsepower and 10 pound-feet of torque. And I can feel a difference. I feel like the car is a little quicker, a little stronger, which is really cool. Overall, I'd say I'm pretty happy with this chip. It seems to be doing all of the things that it should be doing, all of the noticeable things, that is. The car seems to have a little bit more power. The car is in full power mode upon startup. I can tell that the fans are coming on at 205 degrees and they turn off at 200 degrees. The CAGS or 1 to 4 shift sensor is disabled and the warning light is disabled as well. I'm sure it'll take a few miles before the computer is fully dialed in and recalibrated to the new chip. But overall, I'm really happy with this product. I had to get some gas after all the big pulls I just did. But that is it for today, guys. I want to thank you so much for watching. I'll keep you posted on how this car does with this new chip. But initially, I have no complaints. I think it's a great chip that definitely improves the performance of the car. It's definitely worth it, and I will put a link to Hybeck's website in the description below if you want to read more about it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.